Hey, how's it going? This is Rob from Justin's Toys, and today I'm going to show you how to make the GORGE stud chain, which was designed by Iya Marie on Instagram. And this bracelet is reversible, so on this side you'll see it's kind of like a classic single chain with a border, but when you flip it, it looks like a single version of the double cat dragon scale. But it's a relatively easy design. It's really stretchy, so you can wear it kind of tight. And I guess the hardest part is the beginning and end. So without wasting your time any further, let's get started. So for this tutorial, we'll be making this bracelet right here. As you can see, there's black on the outside and then there's gold all across the center. What you want to do is grab your first band, which is going to be one of the center colors, and place it capped over this peg right here. So the easiest way to do that is to take your rubber band, place it over this peg, and twist it, and then get that peg corner to go inside that loop and push this over. And there you will have a cap band on this peg. And now you want to take your hook, grab both ends right there, and bring this over to the peg on the right. Okay? Next, you want to grab another inside color band, and you want to triple cap it this time. Now in order to triple cap it, you want to take your band, then you want to take your hook and go in front of the right side of the band, get through that loop, bring it forward, creating that cross, then bring the hook through the loop, bring it down and forward this time, creating another cross, and then bring it through that loop. Now you want to grab all three of these ends and place it on top of this peg right here. Alright, so I'm just holding on to the other end with the hook, and I'm bringing it over. Okay. Next you want to grab another center band, which is gold again, and you're going to create a little triangle using these three pegs, and place that single band on top of those, just like that. Okay? Finally, we can grab a band on the outside color, which is black, and I'm going to connect these two pegs, but I'm going to twist it, and it's very important that you twist it in this way. I'm going to hold it like this and use the bottom of this peg to catch the top of this band and bring the bottom up and over. Okay? And then we're going to do that on the other side, starting from the inside where this corner of this triangle is. We're holding it just like this, and then we're twisting it on. So we're using the bottom of this peg, bringing this end of the band up and over, creating that 8. And it's very important that you do it in that way. You can't twist it the other way because it will make a difference and make a cleaner bracelet. So make sure you do that every single time with these black bands, except for the last band that we're placing. Okay? So at this point you can grab your hook, and we are going to bring up the bottom corners of this triangle. 1 and 2. Okay? And then on the other side, we're going to bring up that triple cap band that we place. Try not to confuse it with this double cap band, because we are not touching this double cap band until the end of this bracelet. So I'm just going to go in and grab the triple cap band Alright, make sure you get all 3 ends and bring that triple cap band up and over, just like that. Right? Now we are back to applying bands, and all you need to do really is concentrate on these 2 center bottom pegs. If there's a black, that means a triangle gold has to go on top. If there's a gold, that means 2 blacks have to go on top. So since it's black, a triangle gold has to go on top normally. Okay, and at this point we can bring up the bottom bands on all 3 of these pegs. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure you don't confuse that cap band. We're not touching that till the end. Now push down. Next, since there's a gold, we will be putting on 2 blacks. Okay, so grab 1 black, just place it on that peg, hold on to it and twist it over. Same thing with the other side, just place it on this peg, hold on to it and twist it over. Okay, now bring up the bottom bands on all 4 of these pegs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And push down. And since the 2 center bands are black, now we want to put a gold on top, triangle on these 3 pegs normally. Okay? And then bring up the bottom bands on all 3 of those pegs. 2. Again, it's not the cap, it's just going to be the single. 3. Push down. Since it's gold in the center, it's blacks on the outside. I'm just going to take 1 and 2. Again, grab it and twist it forward. Grab it and twist it forward. And bring up the bottom bands on all 4 of these pegs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and push down. Okay, so that's pretty much the sequence. Triangle in the center, since there's 2 blacks, it's gold. Bring up the bottom 3 bands on each corner. 1, 2, 3. Okay, push down. And since it's gold, now it's blacks. 1, 2. Grab this end, twist it forward. Grab this end, twist it forward. And bring up the bottom on all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push down. Since it's black on the center, now we're putting gold on. So triangle. Bring up those bottom 3 bands that are under. 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to continue this sequence over and over until this bracelet grows through the bottom and is long enough to fit around your wrist. So I'm just going to continue at a faster pace. Black, black, twist, twist. Bring up the bottom 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, push down, triangle, gold, bring up the bottom 3, 1, 2, 3, push down, blacks, 1, 2, twist, twist, bring up the bottom 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, push down, and gold triangle, 1, 2, 3, bring up the bottom 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So now I'm just gonna move on without any commentary at a faster pace. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just going to tug on it and you'll see it straighten out a little bit. Alright, and there you have it. So I'll be back once this bracelet is long enough to fit around my wrist, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes. So I'm at the point where this bracelet is long enough to fit around my wrist. And I'm just going to do 2 more sequences before I clip it. So again, black's in the center, so gold triangle, 1, 2, 3, bring up the bottom 3, 1, 2, 3, push down, blacks, twist, twist, bring up the bottom 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, push down, next is gold, 1, 2, 3, bring up the bottom 3, 1, 2, over here, 3, and these 2 outside blacks are going to be the last ones I place, but it's going to be a little different. We are going to cap them. I'm going to cap one here. So take it, twist it, and then use that corner of that peg to get inside this loop. So now there's a cap band here. And do the same thing right here. Place a band, twist it, use the corner of that peg to get into that loop. Bring it over, and now there's a cap band. And then I'm going to take my hook and bring this cap band 1 peg over to the right, just like that. And the same thing with this one. Bring it 1 peg over to the right, just like that. And again, we're going to do the same exact thing. Bring up the bottom bands on all 4 of these pegs. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And now we're going to push down and place one gold on top, which is the last gold, and a triangle. Bring up the bottom 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to bring these 2 black ends up to this peg. Just like this. Get inside with the hook facing away from the tension. So as you can see, my hook's pointing to the bottom right. Bring it off and fold it back to itself. So fold it on and place it on top of this peg. Use the corner of the peg and bring it down. Okay, same thing with this end. Grab these 2 ends with the hook facing away from the tension and fold it back on. Use the corner of this peg. Get over. And then the same with these 2 ends. Grab this one gold. Again, my hook's facing the top left, away from the tension. Fold it back on. Use the corner of the peg. Push down. And the last gold. Pull it off. Fold it back. And over the peg. Okay. Now we're finally going to grab that first band that we placed, which is this double capped gold. We're going to go inside this peg and get in front of all of the bands except that double capped gold. As you can see, I'm inside all of them. Grab those 2 ends. You could kind of lever it out because there is going to be a lot of tension. Alright. Once you have it, get around this corner, swing it around, and bring this back onto the same peg that the other end is on. Okay, push down, and now you can grab a C-clip and clip all of these ends right here. So just gonna go in, go halfway, grab those ends right there. Okay, once I know I have all 4 of those ends, I can pull this off, and then I can pull this off as well. So this might be a little bit harder. Okay, so there you have it. Everything is off, and now all you want to do is clip it back to itself. And the neatest way of doing that is to grab this triple capped band that we started with and reapply it back onto the loom. So I'm going to go in and grab all 3 ends of this triple capped and place it back on top of a peg. Just like this. And wrap this bracelet back so it's straight. And then go in and grab these 3 ends with the C-clip and pull it off. Okay, so you can just tug on it a little bit just to straighten it out. And there you have it. That is the finished Gorge stud bracelet, designed by Iya Marie. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and happy looming!